Hi, cheers.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We are at Denae's house and she has the most beautiful Christmas tree. This is real, right?
Yeah.
Do you add the scents or anything like that? I've been seeing those lately.
I was thinking about that because I feel like years past, it was more when we were in our apartment.
Okay.
That it was a smaller space. You brought in a live tree and it just like filled your house. Yeah. And now I'm like, I don't get that anymore.
It's I keep seeing those like what are they called? Sensible?
Scentsies.
Well, it's not Scentsy. It's like literally you stick it in your tree.
Oh.
They're like they look like little rods or something, and they have scent, the Christmas tree scent.
I may have to look into that.
So I saw them at Fred Meyer if you want to go check that out.
I may have to look into that.
Yeah. So we are going to do a holiday themed podcast today. Nothing to do with real estate. Well, kind of. Adjacent.
Kind of reflection.
An adjacent.
Yeah.
We're going to do, what is it? Spotify Unwrapped. We're going to go real estate and lending unwrapped for 2025. So I have some notes here. I'm going to lean forward a couple times just to make sure that we stay on track with like where we want to go with this.
Yeah.
But let's start off with Denae, favorite client moments of 2025. Like maybe you had a client that beat the odds. You had to get creative to qualify. And it was like, oh my gosh, this was why I do what I do.
Yeah, I think it was more after the process. There was a past client that came back and said, hey, I'm wanting to find the next house. I want to buy it with my daughter. And her daughter has a dog sitting business.
Cool.
And so they needed land, they needed all of that. And as I met up with them, I figured out that the daughter had overcome some addictions and a really rough few years prior. And part of my closing gift is I have a custom cutting board made.
Love it.
And for them, I put her business logo on it. Mm-hmm. And when I delivered it, she sent me this super sweet text that was just like, you were one of the first I think she said that you were the first person to acknowledge my business as something real. Oh, and so it was just such a cool moment of like, this was truly life-changing for her. And like for everything she's overcome, to then have someone see it as real and to buy a house, I think was probably like a monumental moment for her.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I think that's probably my most substantial, heartfelt client of the year.
Yeah.
What was your sweetest moment with a client?
Sweetest moment of the year. Oh gosh, probably, y'all know who you are, but we fell out of escrow on this particular seller's condo, not once, not twice. No, it was 2 times. I was trying to like drum up the dramatic effect there. We fell out of escrow twice, and we listed their their condo last October, fell out of escrow like 2 weeks later. We fell out of escrow literally the day after Christmas. It was horrible. And then finally, after doing just like a strategic price drop, we were able to get them closed in February. So that was just like, that was so rewarding to finally get them across the finish line. And it was a testament to their trust in me. And I learned a lot too on how to coach clients through a particularly hard market. Mm-hmm. Like this has not been an easy year for any real estate transaction. And if you did get multiple offers, congratulations.
Especially on the selling side. Like it was a big transition year of the selling side too, of how you price things, how you adjust things, how you.
And a lot of it, like, if anything, this year has taught me patience, like being patient. And like, even with my own home sale, like we sold off 2 of our investment properties earlier this year, and being patient is like the name of the game right now. Like my house as of today is still on the market. Like I listed my own personal home. And that's super normal. Like we're 33 days on market, like average days on market to go pending is around 45, 50-ish right now. And so it's been a shift for me to be able to coach clients through that. But it's also been really, really rewarding because, you know, it's almost like I'm proving not only to them, but to myself that I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so it's been a rough year, and I think many realtors could say that, and maybe they don't want to say that publicly, but yeah, it's been a challenging year, but it's been so rewarding to help the clients that have trusted me this year get across the finish line. It's been very seller heavy this year, and so coaching them has been really, really rewarding when we get to the finish line.
And I think, like, you know, like you said, a lot of people won't admit to the struggles and the hurdles that have to be overcome, but that's what makes good lenders, good agents, is the ones that have been through them. Because either, you know, I'm not saying this was a case on these ones, but like sometimes it is the fault of the agent or the lender that something went wrong. Guess what? They've learned from it. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. They still learn from it, and they know if every transaction goes perfectly, you don't learn anything.
No. And I watched the Brian Buffini is a big real estate coach, and he did a live event this morning. It was December 3rd. If you're an agent, I would highly recommend you go back and watch that. So valuable. He talked over and over about how 2020 through 2022 was an artificial market. It was way too easy to sell real estate. That was very much an artificial market, and we are now back to 2019 times. Things are still moving. It's just taking more time, and it's actually a normal market. So anyway, just keep going. If you're a realtor, don't quit. Don't quit.
Okay. What was your funniest or weirdest showing or client interaction?
Okay, so I have one from the flash from the past. This is probably like 3 years. Well, actually, I'm not going to bring that up. Ask me in person. I just was like, wait a second. So one that happened this year, it was actually last month. I showed a home, sweet old couple that lived there. And they had these really, really creepy dolls, like the little figurine creepy dolls. Like it's got to be some sort of collectible thing. But I mean,
collected those weird dolls.
They really did, and God bless you. Like they're unique, okay? But they had like cabinets and cabinets and cabinets of them. And if you're like my son, my 8-year-old would be freaked out seeing that. And thank God this couple, that my buyers, their kiddo wasn't there at the show, because I think they would have been freaked out too. But that was, you know, if I were that listing broker, I would have had a convo to take that out of the house.
For sure.
What about you? Have you had any weird lender moments? If you haven't, we can just move on.
I don't think so. Not that like stands out from this year. I mean, I think there's always moments that you question your sanity. But nothing that really stands out. I feel like I had really good clients this year.
Great. We love that.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Biggest lesson of 2025. We're going to go like super fast. I'll read through this. Quick answer. And then we'll flip it over. So this one right here. Okay. First off, biggest lesson regarding boundaries in 2025 for you.
I think it was just finding peace and work-life integration.
Okay.
Yeah, I
just
think
like balancing, like having your daughter,
and just
nanny, and like going to the office versus staying home and working.
I think just feeling a little bit more comfortable with how that's going to continue to look moving forward.
So like the structure.
Yeah,
love it. Okay, biggest lesson: something about working smarter, not harder.
I think that goes back to the work life. I think that would be similar to my first answer, just like structuring stuff. Yeah.
Okay. What about trusting your gut with clients? That's an interesting question.
Yeah, I think that's more of an answer than a question. I think I've learned a lot to trust my gut on a variety of different things. Yeah.
Okay. What about something about protecting your peace? Biggest lesson?
Saying no.
And
And being okay with clients walking away.
Yeah.
I think
it sucks, but at the same time, it's like, do you want to be pouring your energy and your time into someone that doesn't trust you?
Yeah.
Not
I
really.
think saying no to things in life and in business that are going to take a lot of time and effort, and I need to say no for my
Sure.
piece. And then I think being okay with clients walking away. I had a client or a pre-approval come through, and I talked to the husband, and he knew everything. And I could tell immediately that he didn't respect my expertise. I think it had to do with me being a woman, and
it happens.
To be honest, they weren't in a great financial position, and so they ended up going with a different lender. I'm close with the agents that they were working with, and it was a much better fit. So for him, so it's being at peace with those clients that
then you can turn around and put your energy into the clients that do value you.
Yep, exactly.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, am I reversing this back?
We're gonna reverse it.
Okay. Boundaries.
Top of mind, I would say finances for me, business-wise and personal-wise. I've really changed things around and been more structured and diligent about how much am I paying myself, and like being really, really, really tight on our personal budget. Because I think that, agents, myself included, have lived in like that 2020, 2022 abundance mindset, and maybe and like just the reality is there's going to be peaks and valleys, right? And so just evening that out has been a big boundary.
Cool.
Financially.
Love that. I love hearing that.
Yeah.
How to work smarter, not harder.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I went to a business conference in April, and before that I was like, I don't really understand how to use ChatGPT at all. And he finally like dialed it in an hour class. Here's how you use this. And ever since that point, I get it. And I use it all the time to help with like efficiencies and all of that. So
that's one of my, like, I need to integrate.
Yeah.
I do a little bit, but I need to integrate it more.
Yeah.
Trusting your gut.
I did not do a good job, I would say, earlier this summer with putting up a boundary with some buyers, as far as making sure that they tried me out, did my trial by tour, so the non-exclusive buyer agreement, and then converting that into an exclusive agreement. And it honestly burnt me out that they would not go exclusive with me. And so I've decided, you're going to try me out for the 3 days. We'll go and see as many homes as you'd like in that 3 days. But after that, I need your commitment that you're going to only work with me. Because
the joy of being able to actually have that.
I know. I feel bad for lenders, but it's just, it burned me out.
Yeah, for sure. How have you learned to protect your peace?
I think I'm still working on that, to be honest.
I think that's always a work in progress.
Yeah, I couldn't give you a good answer.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay, what are you bringing into 2026? Rapid fire, one mindset you're bringing into 2026, Denae.
I think I'll say my word of the year is abundance.
Love it. That's good.
I think it's going to be, and I use that of like abundance of business, abundance of giving, abundance of love, abundance of friendships, abundance of time with my daughter and my husband, and just like abundance of things,
good
things that fuel me.
Yes. Freaking love that. What's a boundary you're going to bring into 2026?
Continuing to say no.
Saying no. Love it.
Yeah. No
is a full sentence.
And I wouldn't consider myself a complete people pleaser.
Okay.
I mean, I am. I think all women are too. So let's be honest. But yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a people pleaser, but I need to say no to protect so I can say yes to the things that I really want to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. What's one system you're going to bring into 2026?
I started a weekly tracker and a tracker this last year.
Mm-hmm.
And as I trialed it, I've developed it even more.
Love
so
it.
I'm really excited for that.
Cool.
And
maybe she's going to have a little freebie for the lenders out there.
Maybe. And so I think that's probably going to be the biggest thing of seeing it through for a full year.
Love it. One fun thing you're going to bring in 2026.
Having more fun.
Having more fun.
Just having more fun.
What kind of fun? Are you like more time with your friends, like more events, like?
I think in business, I do have multiple events that I'm planning, and I think more time with friends, more travel with family and friends, more one-on-one dates with my husband, one-on-one dates with my daughter, to specific time for the abundance of the love of the people that you love.
Love it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Mindset.
Mindset. To be honest, I'm still working on that. So, I love the abundance. I think for me, I'm my word for this year was stabilization, and I feel like I'm still stabilizing, but I think just structure and stabilization in tandem.
Yeah.
So just
I feel like
really
you need structure in order to stabilize.
Really doubling down on what are my 5 lead pillars and only sticking to those instead of grabbing for 10 different lead sources. Yeah.
Boundaries.
The trial by tour. So, allowing buyers to try out tours with me, see if I'm a good fit. And then if after that 3 days, you don't feel I'm a good fit for you, I am going to part ways just to be able to protect my time.
Yeah.
So
systems.
Always Asana. I also put together a business planning workshop for realtors, and if you want to grab that, you can go to my link in my bio in my Instagram page. So just my weekly trackers, monthly trackers, quarterly trackers, just to go back to my business plan for 2026 and make sure that I'm staying on track.
Love it.
Yeah.
And then how are you going to have more fun in 2026?
More fun. I don't know. Ask me after I sell my house, okay?
That's fair.
Okay, we're going to go rapid fire. We're going to do 5 hot takes, real fast.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to switch so that the mug's there, and this is here. Peppermint mochas, gross or elite?
Fine.
Okay, fine. I think they're gross. Not a big fan of chocolate itself with coffee.
I would say I like a peppermint hot chocolate.
Yes, but you add the coffee.
I don't like I'm the same.
Yeah.
Or a white chocolate peppermint mocha. I'd be a little bit more on board. Yeah.
Okay. I know what your answer is. Fake tree or real tree?
Real tree all day long.
Have you ever had a fake tree?
Well, we do have a fake tree downstairs.
That's true. It's very pretty.
No, I grew up with real trees. I have always had.
All right. I have a fake tree, and I pretty much always have. I think our first year of marriage, we bought a tree, but then the problem was keeping it from drying out. That was the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Rapid fire.
The rapid fires never work well for us.
Should you have, they don't. Should you have Christmas decor in your listing right now if your home is on the market, yes or no?
I'm going to lean towards no. I think no.
So you're going to hate to hear this, but I have my Christmas decor in my house. However, it is very tasteful. It's not tacky. The coloring is cohesive. It's very neutral and soft.
I think it also, if you were listing right now.
Not in the listing photos.
Okay, yes.
That's a heck no.
Yes. Okay. That's a different. I thought you said listing photos.
Sorry. Yeah, clarifying. In the listing photos, it is a heck no to holiday decor.
Yes.
I am not opposed to you having your Christmas stuff up.
Correct.
When I come to your house as a buyer.
I would agree with that.
Great. Okay, we're going to skip that one. Holiday parties, overrated or underrated? Just one word answer.
I think that's a depend.
It's an underrated for me. I think we need to have more Christmas spirit and more parties.
I guess I was thinking like company Christmas parties.
Oh, company Christmas parties. I like them.
I think I've been to some that have been like so boring and pointless. My husband's company did it at the Somme. And like,
what's that again?
The new hotel in Woodinville.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Big catered dinner.
The Harvest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was like in a banquet room.
Okay. Very good.
We were able to like mix a bottle of wine. Part of the party was a night stay. Like, so it was but I'm also like, don't take up a Friday or a Saturday if you're like, hey, here's kind of like an okay restaurant meal.
Yeah, do it up is what we're saying.
Like that's, but I love family and friends Christmas parties.
Same.
Had to say no to hosting one this weekend for my sanity.
Okay.
I really wanted to do one we have a big group of family friends that my dad's actually known since high school. And we always do, it's called Santa Party. And I had to say no to hosting it because I was like, I hosted Thanksgiving. I needed a break because then we have like a ice skating show and then we do a family Christmas party and then it's Christmas and then we leave. So I had to say no to that. So big fan of Christmas parties. Iffy on company Christmas parties.
Okay. Yeah. We do like a Dutch Christmas. It's called Sinterklaas, like the first weekend of December, typically with Matt's family. That's super fun. I would love to host like a 5-course meal with like close friends and like do it up one of these years. Yeah. Maybe next year.
Yeah. So. Nice formal one. I think.
Yeah. I love dressing up.
Yeah.
Yes.
And not like businessy dress up.
No,
let me wear a sparkly skirt.
Evening gown type. Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're thinking differently. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us on our very chaotic holiday episode.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it.
That's the season though.
That is the season. So we'll be back in January. We're also going to be talking about doing an affordability webinar for those of you buyers that are wanting to get in the market, but you're like, how the heck do I afford this? Mm-hmm. We're going to be talking behind the scenes about that. So stay tuned for that. And cheers.